The great siege engines of Mordor are overworked right now in today's Dawnless Days siege battle for you here today. And we have another glorious siege here at Dunburg. I'm pretty sure it must be the most played map on my channel at this point. But yes, we are back here with a 3v3, and it looks like an artillery duel is underway. We've got a large onager here for Mordor being focused down. I think it is by a trebuchet of Mordor. Actually just hit the Witch King over there. He's getting hit for some stray shots. And yes, it looks like the forces of evil are attacking in this one, as we have Mordor and Isengard on the attack. But they are not alone. There is a traitor amongst Gondor's ranks. Prince of Boromir, well, he's not really a prince, but, you know, heir to sort of the stewardship of Gondor. Boromir is here rebelling against his father. And we do have a Dol Amroth and a Gondor on the defense here. Prince Imrahil is captaining the defending Gondor army, and it looks like we also have a Knights of the Silver Swan, Dol Amroth general joining them on the defense here as well. We do have the Eastlings, if I can find them. So I guess the Eastlings maybe have turned good. I don't know what they're doing over on this side, but yeah, clearly there was a mix-up of teams, and someone decided to play Gondor on the attack rather than on the defense. But yeah, this trebuchet here is got a great position up on this this ledge here, and is absolutely shelling the artillery down below, and it has managed to survive as that artillery, which is good to see. Looks like the trebuchet now is actually shelling these Uruk bodyguards that are moving forward, and they've already lost 50 troops nearly as they march forward. An interesting decision from the Mordor player to send forward his elite sword infantry. You can only bring one of that Uruk bodyguard as well, so to send it forward first. Interesting move, that is for sure. And also a fair amount of ammo being used up by the attackers to try and burn these watchtowers down. I mean, it is Uruk bow rabble, not necessarily going to get great amount of kills with their archers later on, but I never really think that these archer towers are that big of a thing. They're kind of been nerfed in Dawnless Days, so they're not like firing as quickly as they do in like vanilla Attila Total War. So wasting this amount of ammo, it seems well, it seems a waste. But yes, if you're enjoying all things Lord of the Rings and Dawnless Days and want to see more siege action on the channel, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support, guys. It really does help out the channel as we work towards 11k subs. We are very, very close. And yeah, it does seem, well, they're still firing now. They are still firing, I thought. And yeah, I mean, yeah, hold your fire. There's no need to keep shooting. But yeah, Mordor wasted, I'd say, a good, so like, third of his ammunition cumulatively. Is he also now shooting the gatehouse? He is. That's a strategy I never thought to use, but that's not a bad one if they were actually defending the gate, but they're not. The defenders, as usual, on Dunburg, never defend the walls. They're quite long to defend. Instead, they are defending further back, and they're going to use, in this case, they're going to try and use the ledge up here to try and support their defense here. So it looks like, yeah, Dol Amroth has got like Amrothian Watchmen. He's got Knights of Dol Amroth ready. He's got like layer after layer of barricades as well, which seems cheesy. I hate when defenders use deployables like these, because I always think they've got enough benefits as it is. But there you go. They have brought a bunch of deployables as well. Isengard needs to get a move on. I just bring all my forces forward if I was Isengard. There's no one in front of you. The first to engage is going to be the traitor Boromir, and he looks like he'll be taking on Dol Amroth. And actually, yeah, Isengard is landing, I guess, some things, but yeah, him and Mordor just need to get in, get organized, and then start like really pressuring down some of these points there that Gondor are holding. But yes, if you've got any Dawnless Days replays that you want to have sent in to the channel, till I have covered on the channel, then feel free to send them into my Discord. The link is down below in the description. This one was sent in by a sub, and he said it was a pretty fun one, a really close one. So yeah, definitely get yourself some snacks, get yourself some drinks, and prepare for a bloody Lord of the Rings clash. And yeah, if you want to, you know, have your 15 seconds of fame, then do send in your replays to the Discord down below. I mean, it'll be more than 15 seconds, I hope. It wouldn't be a very close siege if it was. And yeah, that Pelican Marine just getting focused down. They're a great unit because they have jabbies, but they're not really like a great unit to send in first because they are medium melee infantry. Not a lot of armor, so they do end up just kind of getting focused down by archers. And interesting that Mordor is just using his ammo to just burn the city. So he's going to try and, I guess, try and break the enemy morale through settlement damage, which has, again, been debuffed in Dawnless Days. It's not like in vanilla Attila, where if you get it to like 75%, there's like minus 12, minus 15 morale and melee attack and defense for the defenders. I'm pretty sure you have to get it like to 100% and you get like 5 or 6 on your minuses for the defenders, which is, it's something, but it's not like huge, especially when you get to like fighting the elites at the back, like these runic warlords here. It looks like actually most of these things have been kept in reserve for later on. We've got pole arms as well over here, Prince's Coast Guard. Oof, yeah, they are really digging in, are these guys. Be interesting to see how this one goes down. Balance power, though, is way in favor of the attackers. I think that is down to trolls. They have got some Orlok High, do Mordor, and they've got Grenadiers. And not that they really influence the balance power, but Grenadiers and Sappers, very good units to bring. Late game can, you know, always cause a bit of carnage. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing those guys in action. And numbers-wise, they do have about 2,400 extra troops to the attackers. So they need to make sure they make good use of them. But he's going to be greatly inflated, I imagine, by bow rabble. They are 300 men a unit. So yeah, that probably does inflate the numbers ever so slightly. Boromir is hiding in the forest. He's being a coward, trying to avoid his father's gaze from the White Towers of Minas Tirith. Yes, and it looks like the large onager here trying to, I guess maybe still trying to duel with the trebuchet. The trebuchet's nearly out of ammo. If you can avoid being hit by it, and I think that's a win in itself. Oh, so close. I feel like on the first shot in Attila, when you fire artillery, it's like some bug that you basically are so accurate that you like hit immediately. But then after that, artillery is pretty inaccurate. Morgul orcs already trying to destroy the barricade here, and yeah, archers are just going to execute these axemen behind. I think these shock infantry here, they're just going to blast these poor guys down, these poor orcs. I mean, their lives don't matter. Sauron will set thousands to their death. But yeah, it's pretty bad. It actually only got one volley off. That was surprising. Is it 40-50% damage now? So yeah, I mean, he might have got a second volley off in time. I guess he's just worried about going into melee with an arch unit. So yeah, fair enough. Safety first from Gondor on the defense here. And we're going to see the first bit of engagement here, I think, from the Morgul orcs and the Morgul raiders going in. So they're going to charge into these sword infantry here. And if I was Mordor, I'd send in the shock first, followed up by the swords. And it actually looks like Gondor's going to get the jump on Mordor. They're going to get the charge off. That was a mistake there from the Mordor player. He's trying to organize his units into columns, which, yeah, fair enough, but I just charge him in. Doesn't need to be pretty. Just charge the orcs in. There you go. Classic Mordor versus Gondor clash. And again, they are shooting. It looks like they're shooting the bow rabble. Again, I don't think it's a great use of ammunition from the Gondor place. Brought Athelian Rangers. Has he spent a lot of money on these guys? Oh, this is definitely, I think, could be a mistake. We'll see as the siege goes on. But often these guys are very light bows. So if Mordor or the rebel Gondor or Isengard do get shooting at these guys, they will drop quickly. They have great melee stats. But yeah, they are very vulnerable to archer fire. And archers already have 0 missile block chance. So being very light makes them, if anything, more susceptible to archer fire. So yeah, and they're expensive with the Athelian Rangers, the most expensive bow unit Gondor can bring. So it'll be interesting to see how they do. But yeah, the infantry in here losing, and I'm going to put that down to sort of already weakened, but also didn't get a charge off on Gondor to start with. Looks like we are going to see a similar sort of dynamic over here. Instead, it's going to be Isengard going in with a half-orc axe, another shock infantry. And he's setting in a much better sword, though, Uruk-hai infantry going in. And yeah, the half-orc axes are racing ahead, good to see. So they're going to get the charge off on Gondor here. They are going to get shot at by Athelian Rangers as they come in, dropping already. And Gondor is going to charge himself. Probably a smart thing to do. And there you go, in goes the orcs of Isengard. And the white banner of Saruman already dropped. Someone's already been shot. I was holding that. Yeah, these shock infantry, you know, they're kind of suffering. I don't think they're getting grateful. Sort of Gondor. Yeah, I mean, they've lost nearly 20 men on the charge. They could do with flanking here, like Uruk-hai infantry, get them forward. And I mean, the Pelasgic Marines, they're pretty weak. Can they get their jabbies off? Maybe do some damage? we will see. I mean, Gondor's got plenty of reserves. He's got his own Pelican Marines, which he's now throwing the Javies. Might end up with friendly fire if he's not careful. If he's going to do it, he needs to kind of set up to the side and then side shot. But I don't know if he's even going to be able to do that. Yeah, back to winning over here, though. This is interesting. Don't know, prolonged melee, maybe? Mortal Raiders. Are starting to win. Maybe Archer Fire as well, not playing much of an influence. And, oh, look at this. Mordor has burnt all of these barricades. It looks pretty sick, to be fair. Look at that. You just, like, got a wall of fire as, like, these Knights of Dol Amroth in front of you. And then you know as soon as that fire starts to dissipate, the orcs are going to come rushing through and cut you down. Actually, it's not going to be orcs. It's going to be Warriors of Losnark. They're going to be sent in. And there you go. Athelian Rangers are being shot at, but they're being shot at by fire ammo. Just use normal ammo. Why is... maybe he's just forgotten his Mordor. And these guys are nearly out of ammo themselves, the Rangers. They're really expending it onto these early units that are coming in, which are very beatable with the units that are being provided here by Gondor. They need to save ammo, which I imagine is what Dol Amroth's job is to do. I mean, though he's expending a bit himself, quite a bit. Half ammo on that one already. And I guess these things as well. They need to save ammo for the low-key... Sorry, for the low-key rim. That's what the bows that these things have. For the Olokai and for the explosive units, we'll call them, that Isengard has back there. Already Imrahil's coming right to the front lines. Interesting. Gondor is already expelling Isengard's forces here. And in go those traitorous Pelican Marines. They use their Javies up, at least that's good for them. And yeah, healthy Gondor sword infantry going in. They're going to need to, keep flooding this with troops are the attackers. Orc pikes and also Uruk spears are the answers from Mordor. He's about to lose all his archers as well because they're really clumped up on each other. So it's making a very easy target here for the Athelian Rangers, who are, marksmen at the best of times. But yeah, this is making it just, a bit too easy for those defending Athelian Rangers. And yeah, they are nearly out of ammo though. They will be able to resupply. They have supply barrels if they want them. They just need to get over there and use those up. I mean, if I was... well, I guess this one's already kind of off limits for the Eastling one. But yeah, Gondor might want to just maybe go over there and kill it off. Make sure that it can't be used if Gondor was to lose here. He's fighting against his Dol Amroth, well, former allies. I guess these are like some dark, corrupted Gondorians now. Boromir's been corrupted by the ring, and he's led his army with him. With the loyal to Sauron, I guess now. He's like, yeah, he's probably like carrying Sauron's banner instead of Gondor's. Yeah, it looks like, yeah. I mean, it looks like at the moment Dol Amroth's holding pretty well. Amroth and Watchmen as well, winning. They are tier 1 spears. Foot Knight's doing a good job, though. They are killing off these Warriors of Losnark, who are tier 1 now. Wow. I mean, it makes sense they are some trash shock infantry. They really are. I never realized, yeah, you never bring Warriors of Losnark, especially when you're on the attack. Like, Gondor's weakness is shock infantry, just to try and, balance it out. No reason for that. I would not bring them. Ringlow Vale men-at-arms are also being used to push an egg. Why the Gondor swords got sent in first, I don't know. But yeah, after that they've got Ringlow Vale men-at-arms to send in. But yeah, it looks like the defenders kind of pushing out a little bit from their barricade defense that they had here, which is a good idea because it gives them a bit more space. They were a bit constrained on the top there. And yeah, looks like you're going to need a little bit more support. The Gondor player over here. These archers, these bow rabble, would be perfect out in that open field to sideshot everything that Dol Amroth has here and help out Gondor. But instead, he's busy shooting with his arrows. He's shooting buildings, burning them. Yeah, Gondor keeps fighting in the streets, doing his bit. He's just got to keep sort of slugging away. And already the Olokai going in. Wow, this is early. Olokai, yeah, being early committed here. And they're going to try and break through the Gondorian sword line. And you can see that is just activated just about every archer in the region. There's also Javies, Pelican Marines, very closest. Javies are the perfect counter for a troll or like an Oliphant. Oliphants are a bit more susceptible to archers, but yeah, the armored trolls here These guys, they need jabbies. You need a big stick to try and pierce that armor and pierce their hide. Smack down, boys. Squash those tiny little men. Yeah, Mordor really needs to get more force in here. What have we got coming forward here? We've got Gondor archers. Great. He needs to shoot probably the Pelican Marines. I mean, really needs to bring forward every archer he has to try and counter range the defenders. We've got another Olokai as well going in. So this is going to stretch the resources here of the defenders. Like, which troll do they want to shoot at? And look at this. A sneaky little move. How do they get these guys over? Urukai, did they land? Oh, they landed a tower. And they were going to try and capture the gate. And this is very sneaky from the attack. Trying to flank around. That's why the general's been activated over Imrahil and also the Knights of the Silver Swan general. Urukai now clashing with Gondorian infantry here. Desperately trying to get that gate open. They could do with landing more troops. Could Isengard to try and make this work. And they also were bringing Cav over, Knights of the Silver Swan of the traitorous Gondor player. Yeah, Knights of the Silver Swan, yeah, just getting focused down. They're just trying to keep them at base. They don't dare charge in with their Cav, which is not a bad idea.
An entire unit has perished.
Steady going over here, it seems, as well, for the Isengard / Mordor front. Shock and retreat is slowly, chopping away through these Gondorian ranks.
Enemy units have rallied and returned.
And the trolls are already in bad trouble. Oh my gosh. Down to 3 out of 8, and they've not even used the jabbies here, so that makes that easy for the players. They're just, mass firing with the Princess Marksman into these Olokai, just focusing them down. That is going to make a big difference to the result here. I'm guessing the other large onager got taken out. That's a shame. So yeah, they kind of wasted their money, did Mordor, on that artillery. I never really bother with like really big artillery. The trebuchet maybe, because it has insane range, but the large onager doesn't seem to really offer a lot at the moment. I wonder whether it needs to go up to 4, because in a duel like a trebuchet and the large onager, the trebuchet wins every time. Whether the large onager needs to go up to 2, go up to or maybe 1, just to sort of like give it a bit of a chance against the trebuchet. The trebuchet seems much more accurate. This is not looking good here for the defenders. There is a bit of a rush going on, and there's a perfectly big gap there that you can see the Morkel Raiders are using to try and flank around. A tiny little Urukai infantry has taken the initiative. Might need a bit more than that to break through, though. That is for sure. And yeah, over here, Urukai infantry, they're slaying those Gondor swords quite easily. Here comes a punishing charge, though. Looks like it's going to be from the Prince Imrahil general who's going in. Imrahil, upholding the values of Gondor, trying to save the realm from a traitorous son. And he's got a good charge of those Urukai infantry are no more. And you can see Isengard's now sheltering the rest of his forces here. And he's kind of played these out of the game because he can't land here again. Gondor very much knows about it. But does he go back around and waste time getting back around to the other side? I think he might have to. I think if you slug it out as the attackers, you might be able to break through. But yeah, looking at the numbers, 5,300 to 5,000 defenders. The defenders did an incredible job bringing that number down. They've killed 3,000, lost about 1,000 of their own. And they've killed a troll unit. It's, making it pretty hard for the attackers right now. Olokai in here still doing a bit of damage. Don't think it's going to get a lot done, though. Not the 300 kills that they often famously get. And the other Olokai, I hope is not in combat and dead. Oh no!
Return to the fight.
Oh no, it's not dead, is it? It looks like it could be, or at least very weak. I mean, it's not over for the attacks. They still have the explosive boys, and they can get a lot done. But I think that other Olokai might be dead as well. That is not good. And this whole assault over here, not really supported. They didn't support with archers at all. Like Gondor landed troops, he should have then brought his archers here and started side-shotting, making it pretty much untenable for the defenders to defend it, because it was perfect. So like side-shot territory, they fought here. You just have to stand in that field out there, does Gondor, and just shoot. And then Dolomarth has to fall back and give up that choke point. And then your breach point's kind of looking a lot better. But right now they're just having to kind of just butt heads with the defenders here and try and break through this line. And we've got pole arms, we've got Prince Prince's Coast Guard in the front line here, poking away. Is there any pikes to come forward? Looks like orc pikes, which aren't anything special. They'll probably get outmatched by the Prince's Coast Guard. Coast Guard keep poking away. Uruk spears in here. I don't know why he brought spears. Maybe he was fearful of a sally out from Gondor and Dolanroth. But yeah, Uruk spears aren't going to be the way to get through. You need Uruk Throng. You need them forward. He's got Morgul Orcs, yeah, and Stormers. Yeah, seems like, going to rely on Isengard a lot for the heavy infantry, it seems. Doesn't seem like Mordor's got a lot because he spent money elsewhere on things like Trolls and expensive cav as well in Servants of the Eye. And the archers here, Bow Rabble just kind of stood here, not doing anything. They could just easily get charged by Dol Amroth. Maybe that's all part of the plan to try and bait them out. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, these two choke points, this is really working in favor of the defenders right now. It's really narrowing the siege down, not stretching them at all. Like, numbers don't matter at this point. It's just a battle of wits and wills. And the attackers aren't supporting their attacks with archers, while the defenders are supporting their defense with archers. And it makes a difference. It means that the swords and the spears and the pikes and the front line don't have to do so much work. And these berserkers are losing. I mean, in fairness, they're fighting Founding Guard in here and Runic Warlords. It was going to be a tough ask for them. This is looking good though over here. I mean, they're focusing down the Prince's Coast Guard here, which isn't quite in combat, and a lot of it is vulnerable, I think, to archer fire. But yeah, a lot of that is vulnerable. Runic Warlords are also losing here. I think this is all because of maybe a Athelian Ranger archer fire. I'm not entirely sure. Olokai is still alive. Okay. Olokai still has 2 Ologs. Not going to get a lot done though still. And good side shots coming in here. I think it's from the Gondor archers over here. Side shotting into this fight over here. And that makes all the difference. Makes all the difference. So yeah, good to see the attackers are, taking on my advice. Maybe that's, it's all part of their, well, maybe they just listen to my commentary and then, adapting. Maybe this is a live battle all along. I mean, it's not, but imagine. Yeah, 2 absolute juggernauts of the shock infantry world going in here. Berserkers were losing in the other one. Runic Warlords are losing in this one, though. And the Berserkers, they'll fight to the last Uruk. So, yeah, they'll be in there a while. They are nearly through. Look at that. Prince's Coast Guard, 78. I mean, what have they got next to send in? Looks like the Athelian Rangers are getting ready to sharpen their blades and get sent in. They do have, a few of them have chevrons, but not a lot of them. These are Blackroot Vale archers, though. They're not going to do a lot. So, yeah, it looks like they're going to be sent in to slow down the enemy. Doesn't look like they've got much already else to go in. Fountain Guards might be being shifted across, though. They are going in that direction. They are a bit battered. Now would be the time if I was the attackers to start focusing that unit down. It's out in the open. Start shooting that thing. Yep, it's already been shot up. Down to 83. And it might get hit a little bit more here. Yeah, didn't take any losses there. I think they might tank the volley. There you go, dropping below 80 now. And that is what you need to do. That is what you need to do. Focus those very vulnerable units. More trash shock infantry going in from Gondor as the Warriors of Losnark take on one of the best shock infantry in the game, those Runic Warlords. Their only hope is those Warlords are pretty banged up already. They might not last. But hey, maybe they'll survive with Blackroot Vale Archer support. You never know. It just seems as though Eastlings are sending more and more down. Clan Guards going in. These are a tier 3 heavy spear, really good unit. I put them in formation and then just ask the attackers, are you going to break through? I don't think so. Again, over on this side here, Dol Amroth just destroying this defensive. I don't know how healthy this Berserker was, but it's just been destroyed. I mean, they are really not trying over on this side at all, I feel like. This is not really a main priority. We are seeing Uruk-hai archers now go out here. Whether that is to try and support, I don't know. Oh, markers are missing, but there are actually half-orc axes. 2 units of half-orc axes moving around there. Oh, there you go, the markers. I think they are just weirdly there. Oh, they're already landing. All right. There's like some of the guys over here. They're eager. But yeah, they're going to try and flank again. So Isengard's not giving up on this this flank over here, even if Gondor has. I still think you're going to need a bit more than just one half-orc axe, an archer, and a dream. You're going to need a little bit more. Good to see Isengard has brought his other force round. He's decided to give up on that little flank. It's probably for the best. Don't think it was really working. Uruk-hai pikes are going to the front line as the orc ones are broken. And yeah, I think the Founding Guard, I mean, we did look at them not long ago, down to 37. These guys got focused. They really did. It's a bit of a slugfest in here. It's like both sides just throwing in archers and really weak units. It's just, yeah, a bit of a melting pot of everyone's rubbish that's left. But a healthy pike going in might make the difference. Might make the difference. We've got Cav also for some reason just up here. Why Gondor, Mordor is sending his Cav in. Don't know. I hope he doesn't pull through. Don't pull through. I mean, if he dismounted, great. This is a great unit to fight in melee. But yeah, he is. Honest to God, looks like he's just going through. Wow. Wow. Shame on that Mordor player. Shame on that Mordor player. And yeah, like, the Gondor player is sending more infantry now to stop a pull-through from taking place. And he's sending his general in. The Witch King is going in. Really throwing everything in as Mordor. Maybe he thinks, I'm out. Like, my odds are dead. Yeah, and he's just going to pull through. Shame on that Mordor player. I hope he loses his general in, and I hope he learns a lesson that he shouldn't do this. Because, yeah, you won't get many players wanting to play with you if this happens. If they know that you become a known pull-thrower. Yeah, it's not going to happen. And look, yeah, Kahar Andals looks like Knights of Silver Swan. They're going to come over here. They're going to just, like, clap this down. It just makes no sense. If you were to pull through, you've got to do it when the defenders have 0 men and 0 reserves left. And by doing this, you're just killing off your general. Well done, Mordor. Round of applause for Mordor in the comments, please. But yeah, there you go. Allies lost a general. I think that might be Mordor out anyway. Don't think you have much left. I think maybe, yeah, he's just like, oh, I'm just going to get out of this game. Maybe he's got somewhere to be. But yeah, still no excuse for doing it. They're 2 useful units as well, Cavs, that could actually be used as infantry. Evidently the player didn't know that he was sitting on some of the best infantry in the game if you dismount those guys. Half-orc axes? Yeah, fighting on their own head. Not really going to happen. Not going to happen. You're not going to make a great push with these axes. A, because they're tier 2, but also they're an axe unit. You're just going to get shot up anyway. Yeah, you can see the Loki-Rid bows are waiting in the wings. And yeah, the things they're fighting against anyway are just better than the half-orc axes. So that's just, yeah, not really going to end well, I don't think. We've got Cav going in here. Knights of the Silver Swan. I think I'm kind of stuck on the Isengard shock, which didn't get a great charge. We might see another one in the Mo. Balance power, though, is shifting in favor of the defenders. That is not good. The attackers are going to need to somehow turn this around. And they're going to send forward the sappers to try and sort this out. I mean, it's a big sort of, yeah, amalgamation of units going in here. Yeah, Gondor's sending in more. So is the Eastlings. That could be a mistake, you know. If they were to sacrifice a pretty small, irrelevant unit, maybe this War of Losnark. It's a tier 1 shock infantry. I'd send that in. Or just keep that in. And the sappers, just get them in there and just blow up everything. But yeah, Gondor's going to send forward more troops. Well, that's not a good thing. We don't need more in there. But maybe they don't think those axes are going to hold long enough for the sappers to arrive. But I imagine, yeah, I was going to say, looks like what the Gondor player has seen the danger signs. He's seen the sappers come forward and he's getting his boys out of there. The Eastern player maybe not so much. Oh no, he is. He's pulling back his low crew and maceman as well. The call has gone up and everyone's going to start shooting that sapper now. It's not an easy unit to use, and yeah, if he's going to go in, he's going to just blow up some very small units here. And they're going to get stuck in melee as well, which is also a bit of a problem. Yeah, I think that, yeah, now you can countercharge them. They've not really been helped. Yeah, you can just countercharge these guys. They're not exactly, they don't go off immediately, these sappers. So yeah, oh jeez, they're getting focused down. 5 of them left, yeah, and the, look at that, and the Found Guard get the job of taking these guys out, and the sappers are wasted by the looks of it. Jeez, there you go. Not a good use of them at all. So the only explosive boys left, the only last ace in the deck is this white hand grenadier here. That can get a lot done. I don't know if it can get this much done though. If they had 3 of them like the old days when they weren't capped to 1 but rather to 3, you could probably blow up a lot of stuff. But yeah, it's going to be difficult to do now. Difficult to do now. They're going to need to start using Cav as well. Just some great effect maybe. And yeah, good to see at least that they are resupplying over here. So we've got Athelian Rangers doing exactly that. So yeah, really good. See, the Gondor player has it on, his head on swivel, looking for those supply barrels. And Gondorians fight Gondorians down here. Ah, it's sad to see. So much Numenorian blood being spilt. Pikes are in here. That might help them out. You know, there's nothing really to respond to the pike threat. At least not unless they're going to use archers, which they do have some Locrian bows left with ammo, but they are running out of that as well. At least until some people resupply. Well, that was a waste of the resupply. I don't know why they did that, but yeah, Foot Knights of Dol Amroth just wasted of resupply, I'm pretty sure, over there for Dol Amroth. Yeah, that's why Dol Amroth shouldn't be allowed good things or nice things, because they're just doing silly things like that. Athelian Rangers, though, are set up. They have a bit of ammo, and they are shooting those Grenadiers. Really good choice of target again. Grenadiers coming forward, a much better unit to use if you're going to try and grenade stuff. I mean, not bad targets over here if you wanted to throw in. I feel like some people sometimes just wait for the perfect shot, and that never usually appears. Sometimes you just got to throw the grenades, at least just do one volley, you do a lot of damage, then get out of there. This fight for the barricade still rages on. The clan guards have nearly been pushed back, but there's another one waiting. Doesn't really matter. We've got here clan huntsmen as well, so yeah, they've got setting in all the chaff to just slow down the enemy, force them back. We've got the Pelican Marines. I imagine they still have ammo. Yeah, they do, so they could javvy some stuff. But yeah, Dol Amroth over here doing a pretty good job just holding. I mean, Locrian Harbors just get themselves shot for free. I would have just pulled back. It's not that you needed to be there. Really, they could just fall them back. The Grenadiers waiting, and now is the time. They're going to go. Are they going to try and aim? Might try and aim for the Imrahil. I thought that might be the option, but yeah, Imrahil's getting out of there. I mean, they are nearly breaking through here. This is so close. We've got Founding Guard in here as well for the traitor Gondor. And you could say both are traitor Gondor, but maybe Eastland's just loyalists. They've seen the light and they've joined the forces of good. Makes more sense, in my opinion. Nearly through, but yeah, more archers going just to supplement this. Here we go, grenades are about to be thrown, and yeah, they are smashing into that Maceman unit there. They've reduced that down to 93 men. I wouldn't volley that again. That's enough damage done to that. It's pretty banged up, but yeah, and it's also running away, so yeah, don't need to get another one off. White Grenadiers, very good job. Done their bit there. It looks like Cav over here did actually just charge into Knights of Dol Amroth, like Foot Knights. There are a whole bunch of Pelican Marines looking the wrong way. That is also a great opportunity to charge into them. There you go. Last minute turn around, and that's going to cause them to lose a lot of men. I don't know if it technically counts as a rear charge, but it's going to do a lot of damage. That's for sure. They're going to get out of there. The other one is trying to engage them. They'll lose some riders, but not too many. And Boromir is now looking like he's going to have to face down against Dol Amroth here with his veterans. He's also going to have his White Hand Stormer auxiliaries to help him out. Numbers-wise, balance, power, I'd say it's kind of been shifted back in favor of the attackers a little bit. 1,900 against 2,200 in favor of the defenders. They have the number advantage, but do they have the quality? Do they have the quality to hold on? There's a lot of archers left for those defenders. And these pike and polearm stacks that they've got going on here are pretty deadly. They're yeah, having a hard time breaking through those. Boromir now, yeah, is engaged with here. Can the Cav maybe get onto the side here and do some side charges? Probably not effectively. If anything, they should have fallen back a little more, just to allow Boromir to get an angle, like to defend on an angle, and the Cav can still cycle charge. Do as much damage as possible. Grenadiers forward again. I don't think they are going to grenade. I certainly wouldn't if I was them. And again, they're not quite through. Loki Rim are still holding here. Still holding. The thin red line is floating sun to the eye as well. Thin red line holds back this traitor Gondor and their legions. And I think the Grenadiers want to get a general by the looks of it. They are just waiting around here for Imrahil to you know, make the wrong move. Cav has actually gone in for Gondor here. Oh, has he gone in because the Knights are flanking? I mean, not a bad idea. General here for Gondor, sorry, for Dol Amroth though. Also looks like he's kind of pulling through. Oh, he absolutely is. Look at that. That's a mistake. Yeah, if I was the Knights of the Silver Swan here, just trying to murder him, this Knights of the Silver Swan general. They have less men to the attacking one. If they can get a bit of support over here, yeah, that's Wyan Stormer shifting over there. They got a chance in there. I mean, they also were pulling through as the general. And yeah, look at that. He's not looking great. If he tries to pull out, he might lose a lot more men. Might have got himself in a pretty sticky position here. The attacking Knights of the Silver Swan also losing, but not quite sure exactly. There you go. Combat even for that one now. This could be huge. If Dol Amroth loses his general, it could cause a bit of a morale issue here. Break that whole flank. Again here, look at this. Archers without ammo. Can't really shoot these Founding Guard. They wasted a lot of ammo early on. They are shooting a little bit now. They have like minuscule amount left. Yeah, the Founding Guard here just absolutely chopping through these Clan Guards. Really are. And they are cycle charging out with the Knights of the Silver Swan. Interesting. They're going to get another charge off here. Need to get... Oh, they didn't send the Wyan Stormer. That's a shame. They really should have. Should have sent that in. Boromir is suffering in here. Hopefully he's turning around and dealing with the general here. He's a bit of trouble. He's falling back. Look at that. Oh, he could be in danger here. That general could die. He's pulling back through a combat. Why you don't pull through, guys? It doesn't work. I can see what he's trying to do. Maybe trying to flank there. Ended up pathfinding wise because of the tower. Meaning to go through, and there you go. Dol Amroth loses his general, and that's why you don't do what he just did there, guys. It does not work. A, he didn't get a great charge off, ended up just pulling through stuff, losing a whole bunch of men. And Dol Amroth's over here as well. Pelican Marines, I'd engage those pretty soon. He can't right now. Oh, this is bad for Isengard though. He's just going to get cycle charged here. But that seems like, you know, resisted that pretty well. You know, the Wyan Stormers in their test judo did a pretty good job holding these generals at bay, Kahar and Prince Imrahil. We're now going to see this Gondor Sword Infantry going. Where are the Grenadiers? Oh, they're not over here. If the Grenadiers stayed here, they would have kept those generals at bay, I think. And Ugluk would have been fine. Or it's not even Ugluk, it's just Wyan Stormers. And yeah, look at that. That is looking very, very scary now for the defenders. I'd say there could be in a bit of danger. That Cav, if you can just help route that Foot Knight there, they might be able to break through these guys. Pelican Marines not exactly that great. And lower morale, fighting Wyan Stormers and also the Osgiliath veteran. Yeah, that could be tough there on that flank. They could all of a sudden just opened up over there. A little bit more pressure from the attackers there. I think they're through. These other sides here, kind of being held at bay by the Cav. Yeah, the Grenadiers, I mean, I don't know where they're going. They're going back and forth. They're not doing anything. They've got to get through somewhere. You've got to make a decision. In goes Boromir. Going straight on in. Doesn't give a damn about his life and his safety. He just wants to please Lord Sauron. He's slaying his kinsman. loyal, well, it used to be his loyal vassals, Dol Amroth. Yeah, Pelican Marines, who are they getting shot by? Is there archer fire left? Oh no, it's Lictor and Bow shooting into Boromir. They have broken through here, have the attackers, but they're getting cycle charged relentlessly here. Dol Amroth using his general without a general. Kahar is in here as well, doing his best. The spears here, they need to get moving, those Gondor spear infantry. And again, another pull-through, I'd say. I would call that a bit of a pull-through. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely it's a pull-through.
Our men have given up and are running for their
pull-through
lives.
fighting Athelian Rangers down there, I think. Or maybe they're they friendly ones. Or maybe not. Maybe it wasn't a... Yeah, it doesn't look like it. They kind of negotiated through that gap there. The clan guards are actually over on this side. So yeah, that might have actually been fine, but this doesn't matter anyway. Prince Imrahil could be about to die though. Gondor is about to be without a general. That is not good. Are they going to lose because of morale and like no generals? Potentially. This game has gone back and forth.
Our men have regrouped.
It looked like it was over for the attackers for a bit. And it's since turned around. Loss of some generals, some silly general losses. It's certainly helping the cause here of the attackers. Yeah, the grenadiers, if they were to throw their grenades here, they break through for sure. Morale reason why, yeah, like morale destroying volleys here, and these guys have no general. Yeah, they might break. One volley from them, that could make a big difference there. Broken through here in the center, Imrahil looks like he is gone. I don't know if he's fallen. And also over here, the Dol Amroth general is about to be gone. Kahar is just cycle charging, trying to do his bit. The grenades, I think they're about to be thrown. We'll see. I just throw them into the archers behind. That's what I do. I wouldn't shoot anything else. Let's see. Yeah, there he goes. Volley going in. Yes, beautiful. I mean, there's some decent damage. It's not a high priority target, but just why not? It's a big unit, healthy unit to hit. Dave's you blowing up Boromir, who is, yeah, kind of struggling, you know. Still got a healthy Pelican Marine here as well that's not really been committed by Dol Amroth. Don't know why they haven't sent that in. You might as well now. It's a do or die. That could have been in here helping to block that that barricade choke point up. I think Kahar's about to die. As you can see, so the mass of pole arms and swords just swarm over him. Boromir, though, is he going to survive, like, his treachery? You know, maybe Denethor won't care if he loses this siege. As long as Boromir's dead, the rebellion ends with him. They're starting to waver over here, these foot knights. If they go, the Pelican Marines will go shortly after. And yeah, I was going to say the Grenadiers, they were scaring off those Marines, keeping them at bay. Very nice. Prince's Marksman there being cut down by Stormers. Kahar, if he dies, I think we'll see a mass rout of just about everything that's left as well.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
There you go, yeah, Pelican Marines losing. Grenadiers, I haven't got another volley off, they're just standing there. I mean, they might be okay in melee, I really don't know. I'll just throw him for the funnies, it'll be okay. Who cares if you lose Boromir? There you go, grenades going in. And they've got to just, yeah, oh jeez, did a lot of damage to those Pelican Marines there. And look at that, it's causing all these units to mass rout, I think. Also, army losses are coming into it. And Boromir is going to survive his treachery by the skin of his teeth. And the attackers win with a Pyrrhic victory. What a siege. Honestly, it was a really close one. And I honestly thought that these guys had kind of, like, you know, thrown it, to be honest. It honestly looked like that was the case. But yeah, this was sent in by Fish Go Lug, who was playing as Gondor. So thank you very much, man, for sending this one in. 218 kills with Boromir. Getting some great kills there. 131 kills with his Pelican Marines. 113 kills with the Gondor Sword Infantry. 145 kills with the Warriors of Losnark. Polearms, his founding guard, getting 338 kills. 124 kills with another one here. His Athelian Rangers getting 355 kills and 277 with this one. And his Knights of the Silver Swan, 173 kills. Then we have Holy Banana playing as Isengard. 131 kills with his White Hand Stormers. 239 kills with the Uruk-hai Infantry. 202 with another there. His White and Storm has 245 kills and 169 kills with another one there. One of his shock got 208 kills, which is very, very good. Actually outscoring all of the Berserkers, who got 156 kills and 112 kills. And then the Uruk-hai Pikes, 150 kills. The Uruk-hai Archers, 131. The rest, yeah, I think just got focused down. His Grenadiers getting 103 kills. Then we have Thyatyrus the Great, who was pulling through with his cav and all sorts. And yeah, really just had a pretty poor game, to be honest. 107 kills with his Uruk Throng. 102 with his Morgul Raiders. 105 with the Orc Pikes. Yeah, really just had a rough game. The Trolls didn't perform. Yeah, not good for him. Bulk playing on the defense as Gondor. Imrahil, 94 kills. Pelargir Marines, 250, 145 kills, 119 kills. With them is Swords, 172 kills, 165, 100 kills, 116, 183. Yeah, some solid kills really all round for all his swords. His polearms, 134 kills with his Founding Guard before they got focused down. Blackroot Vale Archers, 433 kills, and his Athelian Rangers, 415, 450, 100. 386 kills. Definitely was worth the money to bring them, as we questioned it earlier. And yeah, they did their job. They didn't get focused down, which was the problem by the attackers. They didn't focus down such a vulnerable unit. Then we have EXBO playing as the Eastlings. 208 kills with the Runic Warlords here. Then he's got 102 kills with his Loki and Maceman. His spears, yeah, not massive kills, and his archers, 179 kills, 143, 106. Then we have Worm Cultist playing as Dol Amroth, 81 kills with his general before he fell in a strange sort of like pull through, sort of like just charge into the back. His Foot Knights did very well, 193 kills, 313. His spears did okay as well, 132 kills, polearms 161, and the archers 127, 135, 222 kills, 165, and the Trebuchet getting 315 kills, including 2 catapult kills. But there you go, guys. That is today's Dawnless Days siege battle. Boromir is successful in his rebellion for now. I'm sure he'll march on with his evil minions on the White City of Gondor. And yes, he'll try and bring down Denethor and put himself on the throne of Gondor. But there you go, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, do remember leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. Do feel free to join my Discord if you want to send in any more of your own replays, or if you just want to get involved in some Dawnless Days battles. But until next time, I'll see you in the next one.